What's happening, beautiful people? I hope you're doing phenomenal today. Welcome back to my wife's channel, Ashley Empowers. I'm Carrington.
And I'm Ashley.
And you tuned in to another episode of the Doing Dating Right Show.
On this show,
we answer the question that y'all send in about relationships, your walk with God, or anything in general. Today, Ashley gonna be reading the question, but before that, she got some exciting news to share with y'all.
Yes. So on Tuesday, June 15th, you guys, we are literally counting down the days to this free online training, Fiercely Feminine.
Come on, man.
So I'm going to be sharing with you ladies 3 secrets to really enhance your feminine communication skills and set yourself apart in the dating field, because that's what you want, isn't it? So if this is something you're interested in, we have a few more seats left. The link is in the description box below. And if for some reason you're not available on Tuesday at 11 a.m., simply register and I'll be sure to send you the replay.
For sure.
So the question that we received via Instagram says, this looks like it's kind of a long one. So the question that we received via Instagram says, Dear Ashley and Carrington, I've been on a self-love journey and I met this guy that I really liked. I've known him since high school and we started talking more recently. To my surprise, we are both very similar, both Christian, and have a lot of similar interests. He has all the characteristics I want in a man. He asked me out on a date, paid for the gas, the food, and anything else that I wanted, even when I offered to pay for myself. On the way home, he filled up my gas tank. I got home around 2 a.m. That night, he called me and said that he's not comfortable with me getting home so late, and next time would prefer if I left around 10 p.m. at the latest. So we would have time to hang out sooner. Given that it's an hour and a half drive from my house to his. A couple of times he had sent me photos of clothes that were more on the sexy side. And I told him I wasn't comfortable with dressing that way, given that God told me to be more modest and not to be so lustful. It wasn't on a daily basis. He said that when we were going out, he wants me to be dressed up and that it would be easier for his eyes only. My thing is, there are other people around and I'm worried about men looking at me as if I'm a piece of meat, as I've been treated in the past. I've been celibate for about a year and shared this with him. He said that he wasn't going to pressure me for sex. He respects my love and relationship with God. He then told me, I'm a man and I have needs. And to be honest, I like to have sex. If you want to wait 6 to 9 months until you are comfortable, then okay, I can do that. But if you mean wait until marriage, then I'm sorry. After he said that, I told him we should probably be friends. He still talks to me every day, checks on me to see how I'm doing. He is no longer pursuing me on a romantic level. Whenever I bring it up to people, they say 6 to 9 months is a long time. And if he's willing to wait that long, if he's willing to wait that long, what's the problem? I say that God would want me to wait until marriage, and I don't want to be punished for not doing what the scriptures say. If I'm being honest, I overthink a lot, and because of that, my walk with God is miserable. I even overthought me going away to college because I felt that God wouldn't want me to take out loans. A couple of months ago, when God told me to be more modest, I was anxious for days because I thought I had to throw away all my pants and only wear skirts. I know the Christian thing to do would be to wait for marriage, but I can't help but feel like I'm passing up on a good thing. I've had many toxic relationships in the past, and I feel that I found someone that has everything I want. The only problem is, how long do we wait for sex? I stopped having sex, of course, to honor God, but a big part is because I was tired of being used for my body. Will saying yes to him and deciding to have sex later on down the line forfeit what God has for me? Okay, will saying yes to him and deciding to have sex later on down the line, would that forfeit what God has for me? Any thoughts or advice? Then she wrote me again, y'all. I know this is long, but stay with me. So she said, sorry, I also wanted to add, he said what I wear is not a big deal to him. He was just giving me a suggestion. He said he just wanted to be honest with me about the topic of sex, that it's a big part of a relationship. Anyone I talk to seems to be on his side. Even my older sister. She said the Bible is outdated and I'm going to pass up someone I've been waiting for over something so small. She said, if I'm planning on waiting till marriage, I'm going to be single for a long time and that I may never get married. So what am I going to do? Just never date again? Everyone seems to tell me that I am tripping, even other Christians, and that I just need to stop stressing and live my life. But as a Christian, aren't we supposed to do what honors God and live a life the way He wants us?
Yeah. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Listen, I don't care who's saying what they say they believe. People talk about the Bible outdated. Oh, well. When you say yes to being a Christian, you have a responsibility and a requirement to align your life with the obedience of the Bible. Point blank, period. All these people giving you their opinions. 2 Timothy 2:4 says, no one serving as soldiers gets entangled in civilian affairs, but rather tries to please their commanding officer. Basically saying that once you say yes to Christ, you enlisted yourself in the army, and it's not your responsibility to appease or please the opinions or perspectives of people, civilians. It's your responsibility to live a life and create a life for yourself that glorifies God in all that you do.
Yeah.
Glorifying God looks like telling these people, forget what you're talking about. I know God desires for me to be sexually abstinent, and because of that, I'm going to do that.
And I'm going to trust Him. And this is just a prime example of times where the Christian walk is not just bees in frolicking in the fields.
What?
What's that word?
Frolicking?
Frolicking. Yes. It's not just frolicking and staring at rainbows all day. That's not how it is. Sometimes you're going to question your decision. Sometimes you're going to want to do what everybody else is doing because everybody else is doing it and it appears normal. But I'm telling you right now, if you make the decision to honor God with your body, there is a blessing coming for you. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, you're going to meet people that aren't going to be about that life, but it is okay. You have to stay consistent and persistent and trust and believe that God will honor this decision and He's setting you up for a reason. And there's probably someone else out there who is waiting for you, saying, where is this woman who is willing to wait, who honors her body? There are men looking for women like that, but there are women just like the man that you just encountered who aren't about that life. So stand firm in your beliefs and really be confident in that, because we need other Christians standing up for what they believe in, not questioning it. You can be an inspiration for your sister. And you really need to think about that situation with old boy as his loss. His loss. Did you miss out on a good thing? No, he missed out on a good thing. Stop trying to beat yourself up for having standards and morals and values. You have to understand that's what makes you valuable. That's what sets you apart. Not you trying to question what you believe. The person who has the strongest conviction has the strongest influence. Period. Stand firm in what you believe.
And let me just throw this 2 cents in there, because she said he's not the good thing you are. He may have been a good thing, but he ain't a God thing. And that's what really matters.
Period.
That's my last 2 cents.
Period. So thank you so much for sending in this question. I'm sure that there's other people that feel exactly how you feel.
100%.
But again, stand firm, be confident, and be patient.
For sure.
Be patient. So if anyone else has questions for us, email us at
info@802gametime.com.
Make sure you're following us on social media. I'm at Ashley and Powers.
And I'm at D. Carrington Brown.
And comment below.
Would you give it up after 9 months?
Let us know.
Really?
Let us know in the comments below. And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace out, y'all.